What's going on, YouTube? Main over here, Main's More Creations. And I've got another vid for you guys. Today I'm gonna do a video on me pulling some eggs from one of my females who just dropped. So my Albino Champagne happened to be here checking, found her dropping eggs, and so I'm like, well, gave her a few minutes, a few hours actually, let her go ahead and finish her business. Went and got all my things prepared that I was gonna need, such as my little old shoebox. I call these little shoebox tubs, so I can put the eggs in when I get ready to incubate them. I personally use perlite. There are many things you can use: vermiculite, perlite. Some people are even known to use like reptile chip and things of that nature. But I personally use the perlite. It works. It's working, I should say. So I got another clutch in the incubator right now that I didn't show you guys. The spider that I showed you guys on my female video, part one of my female video, when I was saying I didn't want to pick her up because she was really gravid. Well, she ended up dropping the very next day. And so that actually was my birthday last week. And so here we are on Mother's Day and walk in and find this girl dropping. So she's finished laying her eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys me pulling them, making sure I ain't getting bit, doing my best not to get bit. And from what I've seen, we've got 5, but we'll find out in just a minute. Alrighty, guys, so here we are. We have Moremi, my Albino Champagne. She's finished laying her eggs, and so we're going to attempt to pull. Hopefully I don't get bit. She's a little feisty. Earlier when I walked in to check in on her, she was striking at the tub, so hopefully I don't get bit. We're going to try this, but I personally prefer to go ahead and pull the eggs and not allow maternal incubation, simply because there's less stress on the mother. In the wild, or naturally, they'll sit and they'll incubate these eggs for, 55, 60 days, however long it takes for the eggs to start pipping and hatch out. And I just personally feel as an owner that that's entirely too much stress on them. So I'd rather pull them, get her back eating, and incubate the eggs, because I believe it gives a higher rate of success as far as the eggs hatching out. So that's my preferred method. A lot of breeders, actually these days, that's the preferred method. So I've got my incubator already set up over in another area of the house. I've been monitoring the temps on it, making sure it's good. I've got it running personally. I got mine set at 89. That's my preferred temperature. It varies a little bit depending on where you are. Some go 90, 91, things of that nature. Some go 88, low as 87, I've seen. But personally, I try to go around 89. 88 and 89 is like my optimal range for me personally, my personal preference. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and get into pulling these. And as I said, I'm going to do my best to not get bit. So get a little leverage on her. And let's see if we can get this done. So as you guys have seen, I already have my egg box already set up. And let's see if we can get her not so angry. She's hissing a little bit. Yeah, she's ready to do something. Okay, and she's coming off of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5. Come on, baby. Yeah, she's definitely doing some hissing. I'm getting her recessed off of them. She's backing up. And she's coming off of them. And this may be successful. Alright, so we were able to remove her without getting bit. Now we can go in and check on these eggs. They've been sitting here, so they're already a little stuck together. But we've got yeah, they're already sticking, so it's gonna be a little difficult. Oh, shucks. So you want to be very careful not to rip an egg because, well, there's a living, breathing organism in there. So there's one. And they all look like, 5 viable eggs from what I can see. Doesn't look like we got any slugs. They're just so soft. You gotta really be gentle with these things. Patient. That's egg number 2. Looks like we got some of the substrate stuck on them. This one off first. Looks like it's a little less attached. And these have been sitting here for a little while, so they already started to adhere. I guess when she wrapped them up, they started sticking. So you got to be very careful not to move too quickly because you end up ripping them. We're almost there. And we were successful. So I've successfully separated all the eggs. Again, we've got 5 eggs. Not too huge, but we've got 5 eggs. We've got her safely off of them. We'll go ahead and get these into the egg box. Actually, I'm going to candle them first. Get them candled, get them into the egg box, and get them into the incubator. Get her in a clean tub, get her some different substrate, and give her a few days off, and we'll see if we can get her feeding by the end of the week. So now we're going to go through the candling process, which you do, and you find where the embryo is. You want to make sure that the embryo is sitting on top. So what you do is you definitely want to have a flashlight or some of that nature. I personally use this headlamp that I used to use for work, but because I have another one that I use, I can charge and recharge it. I found this to really be effective. It's small, compact, and I can angle it in directions and areas that I need to be able to see. So we'll go ahead and get started with this process. So obviously you turn it on, you set the egg on top, and the first thing you're looking for obviously is to see if there are even any veins to make sure it's a viable egg. And we've got veins in here. And so boom, right there is where the embryo is in this one. So I know where it is, so I'm gonna make sure I mark that area. Good looking vein. And really this is pretty simple. All you gotta do is just rotate it to that way, but I can see it right here on the top. I'm sure you guys can't see it, but I see it well enough. So it's right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and now that I know where it is, I'm gonna mark it. And you see some people do X's, O's, and different things of that nature, but I simply mark them with a number personally. And the number that I use is where I put the number at is where the embryo area is. And so I'll mark it, and I just go, I mark them with whatever number egg is that I grab first, and then I'll place it in here. And I personally, because eggs may have a tendency to roll, what I'll do is I'll get some little straws or something like that, like these. I grab these from the corner store around the corner from my house, and I snag them up. And what I do is just place them into your medium, so that way the egg won't roll around and stuff. Like as I'm transporting and taking it to the incubator, the egg will kind of be in one place because obviously it's round, so it will roll. But nevertheless, let's carry on, continue. So, boop, boop, boop. This one has some paper towel stuck to it, but we're gonna leave. Oh no, it come right off. Pull that off of there. Alrighty, and again another egg, healthy egg, veins. And voila, there is our embryo. And because this is the second egg, I'm gonna put number 2 on it. Make sure I got the right location. And you generally want to do this in a rather darkened area because you need to be able to actually see. You need to be able to see. That's why I'm kind of turning it toward me, because that way it turns away from this light. I have the light on so that you guys can see. Egg number 3, veins. And right on top, I found the embryo right here, so I don't need to look any further. So keep it in place. And egg number 4. Veins, nice healthy. Having a little difficulty with this one. Oh, here we are. There we are, okay. And this is egg number 4. And again, it's a little more difficult right now because I do have this light on. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have this light going. It'd be a lot darker in here. So it wouldn't be as difficult for me to see. But because I'm trying to let you guys get a glimpse of this, I have this light on. And last but not least, egg number 5. Let's see here. And I think we got this one right on top. Yep, right here. So we put it on. And then we have this portion completed. All right, so I've got all my eggs labeled, placed in my egg box. And their next destination will be into the incubator, where they will be sitting for the next 50 to 60 days. So we've successfully pulled the eggs from mom. We've got mom in another tub. We've got the eggs in the egg tub. We've got them in the medium. We're about to transport them to the incubator, and they'll be in there for the next 55 to 60 days, however long it takes. Today is May 9th, so we'll count from today. 55 days from today will be about July 4th or somewhere around there. Actually, you know what? It might be Independence Day. So Independence Day may end up being the cut day. Yeah, because that'll be right about 55 days. So we'll see what we're looking like in July. Hope you guys stay on for the ride. And again, this was Mom, the Albino Champagne, who I bred to a visual clown male, which you guys probably remember from my very first video that I did showing my males. The sire to this clutch, his name was Jester, and of course the mother was Moremi Rose, my Albino Champagne. Went for some double heads, some double head albino clowns, working towards an albino clown project down the line. So thank you guys for stopping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe, and please share. Thank you guys for stopping in to Maine's Morph Creations. Y'all have a good one. And happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. All the ladies and the mothers, happy Mother's Day.